A new report by the Texas Tribune ProPublica Investigative Unit reveals the U.S. Department of Justice is investigating Operation Lone Star, Governor Greg Abbott's multi-billion-dollar border security operation for civil rights violations. Perla Treviso broke the story and joins us now. Perla, we thank you for taking some time to talk with us.
Thank you for having me.
Operation Lone Star has faced criticism and, frankly, controversy since it was created. From the treatment of the National Guard soldiers working the operation to botched stats on how well it's working, and then there's the cost of the project. Now this, an investigation by the DOJ. Tell us how you learned the DOJ is investigating.
Yeah, so we actually found out about the investigation through a public records request, an unrelated public records request that my colleague Lexi Churchill had gotten in response to the Uvalde mass shooting. And in the emails that she got, there's a mention of the email from the DOJ asking for information and then some back and forth among DPS officials. Furthermore, we also got a letter that the TDCJ sent to the Attorney General in response to another records request, citing a formal investigation by the DOJ into Operation Lone Star. So, we got it from those two different sources.
Has the Department of Justice been able to tell you anything? Can they confirm their investigation?
They cannot. I did reach out to the Department of Justice. They said that they can't confirm or deny essentially that there is investigation. We also reached out to the Department of Public Safety, DPS, and the TDCJ, and they confirmed that they had received requests for information back in March and May.
So what do you know about this investigation so far? Do you know anything about the type of information that was requested and provided?
Yeah, so it seems that from the TDCJ, they first sent out the request for information in March, towards the end of March, and based on the letter that they wrote to the Attorney General, they focus on the jailing on migrants charged with criminal trespassing and whether that's discriminatory. For DPS, based on the email exchanges that we obtained, it seems that they're asking for operational plans, training material. One of the attorneys for the agency does cite that it seems to focus on the criminal trespassing aspect of the operation, and they're looking for documents related to how the state carries out the operation.
There are a lot of civil rights violations that other organizations and groups are making about the operation. Can you talk to us about what some of those are?
Yeah, so since the beginning of the operation, groups including the ACLU and other advocacy and immigrant rights groups and state congressional lawmakers, state lawmakers have filed complaints or calls for investigation with different departments, including the DOJ, alleging that the operation is full of civil rights violations, as you mentioned, including, they cite reports by my colleague, Jolie from the Texas Tribune about migrants reporting that they had been walked onto private property before being arrested, or asylum seeking families being erroneously separated, or migrants or immigrants charged with criminal trespassing being detained longer without charges being filed.